Common assessment number 2. Directions. Record your answers on the bubble sheet. Number 1. Which character trait does Odysseus demonstrate in this section of the text? Cyclops, you ask my honorable name. Remember the gift you promised me? And I shall tell you, my name is Nobody. Mother, father, and friends, everyone calls me Nobody. A. Ruthless. B. Loyalty. C. Cleverness. Or D. Stubbornness. Number 2. Which of the following quotations describes an act typical of an epic hero? A. Now I let go with hands and feet, plunging straight into the foam beside the timbers, pulled astride and rode hard with my hands to pass by Scylla. B. I rather dwelt on this part of the forecast while our good ship made time, bound outward down the wind for the strange island of Sirens. C. In the next land we found were Cyclopses, giants louts without a law to bless them. Or D. We beached her grinding keel in the soft sand and waded in ourselves on the sandy beach. Number 3. What Greek value is portrayed in the following text from the Cyclops? O hear me, Lord, blue girdler of the island. If I am thine indeed, and thou art father, grant that Odysseus, raider of cities, never see his home. Laertes' son, who kept his hall on Ithaca, should destiny intend that he shall see his roof again among his family and his fatherland. Far be that day, and dark the years between. Let him lose all companions and return under strange sail to bitter days at home. In these words he prayed, and the god heard him. A. Hospitality. B. Reciprocity. C. Religion. Or D. Arete. Number 4. What Greek value is portrayed in the following text? But now the rest were mortified, and someone spoke from the crowd of young bucks to rebuke him. A poor show that, hitting this famished tramp, bad business if he happened to be a god. You know they go in foreign guise in the gods do, looking like strangers turning up in towns and settlements to keep an eye on manners, good or bad. A. Hospitality. B. Reciprocity. C. Immedius re. Or D. Arete. Number 5. Read the following passage from the Odyssey. I am Laertes' son, Odysseus. Men hold me formidable for guile in peace and war. The epithet Laertes' son, frequently applied to Odysseus, emphasizes A. Laertes had standards for Odysseus. B. Laertes' trust in Ulysses. C. Odysseus' lack of maturity. Or D. Odysseus' loyalty to his family. Number 6. My home, read the following passage from the Odyssey. My home is on the peaked seamark of Ithaca, under Mount Neon's wind-blown robe of leaves, in sight of other islands. Dulichium, same wooded Zacynths, Ithaca being most lofty in the coastal sea, and northwest, while the rest lie east and south. A rocky isle, but good for a boy's training. I shall not see on earth a place more dear, though I have been detained long by Calypso, though I have been loveliest among goddesses, who held me in her smooth caves to be her heart's delight. As Circe of Aea, the enchantress desired me and detained me in her hall, but in my heart I never gave consent. Where shall a man find sweetness to surpass his own home and his parents? In far lands he shall not, though he find a house of gold. According to the text above, which aspect of Odysseus' character keeps him from giving his heart to Calypso or to Circe? A. He is self-centered. B. He is eager to get back to Ithaca. C. He is incapable of love. Or D. He prefers the sea to the land. Number 7. Read the following passage from the Odyssey. So one day I withdrew to the interior to pray the gods in solitude for hope that one might show me some way of salvation. Slipping away, I struck across the island to a sheltered spot out of the driving gale. I washed my hands there and made supplication to the gods who own Olympus, all the gods. But they, for answer, only closed my eyes under slow drops of sleep. What is demonstrated by Odysseus' failure to wake up and prevent his men from slaughtering the sun god's cattle? A. Eurylochus' skills as a leader. B. Odysseus' exhaustion. C. The power of the gods. Or D. The disloyalty of the crew. Read the following passage. Now on the shore, Eurylochus made his insidious plea. Comrades, he said, you've gone through everything. Listen to what I say. All deaths are hateful to us, mortal wretches, but famine is the most pitiful, the worst, end that a man can come to. Odysseus would respond to an insidious member of his crew by A. praising him, B. trying to befriend him, C. punishing him, or D. ignoring him. Read the following passage. There she said to him, son of Laertes and the gods of old, Odysseus, master of land, war, and seaways, dissemble to your son no longer now. The time has come. Tell him how you together will bring doom on the suitors in the town. I shall not be far distant then, for I myself desire battle. If Odysseus had continued to dissemble, he would have A. hidden his identity from Telemachus and others, B. forgiven the suitors instead of killing them, C. left Ithaca and kept on traveling, or D. lied about why it took him so long to get home. Number 10. What characteristics of an epic hero does Odysseus show in this section of the text? I drove them all 3 wailing to the ships, tied them down under their rowing benches, and called the rest. All hands aboard, come. Clear the beach and no one taste the lotus, or you lose your hopes of home. Filing into their places by the rowlocks, my oarsmen dipped their long oars in the surf, and we moved out again on our seafaring. A. Cunning and cleverness. B. Wisdom and leadership. C. Hardworking and thoughtful. Or D. Impulsive and aggressive.